So huge news, we just hired our 6th team member, Skye. He's been having all kinds of fun here for about a week and a half now, doing all kinds of jobs from running the tumbler to anodizing, and he's having a lot of fun doing the anodizing, coming out with all these different colors. He's also helping loading fixtures and learning basically every little aspect of what we do and really soaking it in. He's a student for manufacturing engineering, so this is absolutely perfect for him. Hey everybody, this is Skye. Tell us about yourself.
So I'm Skye. I'm the newest member of the Grimsmo Knives team. Here for 4 months as a co-op technician.
And what are you into?
I got a background in manual machining and mostly computers.
Yep. And the course that you're in is, what's it called again?
Manufacturing Engineering Technician Automation.
Nice. Which is kind of cool because Angelo went to basically the same course.
His course was more machining involved.
Okay.
Mine's like, we do a lot of hydraulics and pneumatics, fluid power type thing.
Okay, oh yeah, at a different college and everything. But
yeah.
Manufacturing engineering was kind of the...
Yeah, but
yeah.
we're doing a lot more automation.
Okay, which is very cool too.
Yeah.
So you can automate this whole factory then, right? Nice. So you've been here for a week and a half-ish?
Just about.
And what do you think so far?
It's great. It's really well organized and everyone's really nice and inclusive, and it's just like a really comfortable workplace. Good.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun.
What kind of things do you like to do here? I'm putting you right on the spot, but
absolutely,
it's interesting for me to see. I haven't asked you this yet.
Like analyzing the code that we run on the machines,
okay,
and like actually like seeing how it works, and then putting it onto the CNC miller lathe and running it myself.
Yeah.
I've been anodizing a lot of handles, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
Learned about heat treating, stuff like that. It's really cool.
Excellent. Is there anything you haven't done that you want to get into more?
Here specifically?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to learn how to do the finishing steps for the blades, sharpening, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But that takes more practice.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's good.
All right.
All right. On to the shop life.
Close enough.
So it was bent out like this?
Yeah, and this was sitting up. And this,
Well,
I guess the motor
it.
just plugs right in, which is nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hopefully we don't have to wire it up.
My face is clean.
Next upgrade to the Arbe units, light bulbs. So Eric got LED light bulbs. What did he get? Philips. What's the brightness?
They're 500K.
500K? 5,000, yeah, of course. Doesn't say. Yeah, they are white and bright, and you can see the part really nicely. So as you can see with the gross ferric chloride bucket where Eric does all of the acid etching for the blades, he's been wanting a second sink. So after the massive success of the sinks that we got, Eric went out and got himself a second sink for upstairs, where he's going to be putting all of his new acids, the ferric chloride, the baking soda rinse, and everything. And of course, he's got to have it up to Norseman height level, so he spaces it up off the ground a little bit. But as you can see, all the acids are right in there, so you can wash them down really easily right now. So here we're looking at some experimental lapped finishes. We are in the market for getting our own lapping machine, and so the company we're going with has done testing for us, and now we can fine-tune the exact finish that we want with their testing department, which is a lot of fun. The finish we've been getting before has been not very inspiring, so I'm very excited to get new stuff in. So right now on the lathe we're making these little tiny in all different sizes. This happens to be 150. So I'm just keeping the lathe completely dialed in, getting a 1 or 2/10 tolerance variation on the shoulders, and they're coming out really, really nice. Update on the coolant coalescer. Check this out. Oh, it's working so well. Just got 1/2-inch ID hoses today to drain. Look at this. Ugh, disgusting, but awesome at the same time. Explain what's going on.
Alright, so we got this tumbler a little while ago, and when we first bought it, we needed a bunch of new media to... and all they had aside from it was these little flat pyramids. And they just seem to stick to the flat handles and parts that we make. And then leave these nasty little snail trails everywhere. So I tried to get rid of all that extra media, but of course I had blended it with all the other media that I had.
So today we have a guest. My good friend Rob Lockwood is visiting from Seattle.
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. I'm in town for some additive manufacturing stuff.
Yeah.
Thought I'd stop by the Grimsmo shop and see what you guys are up to today.
Yeah, you've never been here,
No.
which is, it's good to see you. We met in person. I guess the first time was IMTS 2016, but we've been internet friends for 7 years or something.
Yep. Weirdly, one of my closer friends.
Yeah, exactly right. Never met you, but you're like one of my closest friends. Rob is responsible for a lot of what we've done here. He used to run these machines at one of his previous jobs, the Dura Vertical, or Dura Center, or whatever.
We had about 6. 3 of them were this machine, and 3 of them were the generation before.
Yeah, so I heard a lot of hype about the machine and stuff from him, and when I was thinking about moving from the garage and the Tormac, he was one of the first and main people I was talking to about what machine to get. And your experience on the Mori and also the Brother Speedios or Brother Series.
I remember it was pretty funny. You were more focused on a Speedio or a Robo Drill for a while, and then you were like, I don't know, they've got this machine. I'm like,
it was like,
just do it.
You sent me a GIF that was like, shut up and take my money. And okay, that's all it takes.
That sounds about right. I like that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that any super technical question, I ask this guy, and it's always super helpful. So I really appreciate it.
No problem. See if we can take care of some stuff today too.
Yeah. So what? I don't know. What do you think of our place?
It's pretty sweet. A lot crammed into a small area for sure. This place packs a punch as far as productivity goes.
Good.
Needs a couple of robo drills still though.
In here?
Yeah. There's some space over there, closet over there.
Right.
Toss over there.
So Rob's had the opportunity to tour a lot of really fabulous shops.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious what you would do here. Saunders has been telling me the theory of, imagine an investor came in and threw all the money you wanted at something and said, obviously you need this.
Yeah.
What would you do in this shop?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of stuff.
Okay.
That would probably be the biggest thing.
Yeah, I get that.
That's standard lean thing, but just if you don't use it every day, maybe every day is overkill. If you don't use it in the process of making your thing.
Yeah, I've had that in my head. If it doesn't make a knife, it shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. So.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right though.
A common way is pull it out to someplace else and then decide in 3 months or 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't need it.
Yeah.
Other than that, and then it's it's probably hard in such a small space, but optimizing around the actual flow of the stuff and where it heads to.
Do your little spaghetti chart thing to see where the parts go.
Throw some generative design.
I've got that in my head. Yeah. And we're getting a decent workflow, but there's still bumps and bottlenecks and things like that.
Yeah, and you'll never get it all.
No, and that's fine. It's always a continual process.
Yeah.
But we just did these foams last week, and I'm super duper happy with how they turned out. And
Those
it's
are great.
they used to be stacked, poorly, and now this is super clean. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
me what you just told me.
So I knew Rob Lockwood was going to be here today when I showed up, and the way that John's always like talked about him and talked about the information that he gives us, it always just like he talked about him with so much respect that I just kind of always assumed the guy would be like 50 years old, 60 years old, and just like a mentor, an older guy. And then I walk in and there's this 31-year-old dude that looks like me, and it's just like, that's not what I expected.
No,
This whole image was just all off, but really cool.
Yeah. What do you think, Angelo?
No, it's fun. It's great to meet him. He's definitely a nice guy, a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool contact.
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks for coming, Rob. He already left, but he'll watch this later. So while Rob was here, I mean, basically spent the whole day talking and just learning and absorbing as much and sharing ideas. He's really good at Fusion 360 and HSM Works and editing post-processors, so we were digging through the post. We were digging through my new pen design and trying to figure out some details of how to make some of the components. So we'll be talking about this guy later, but yeah, I've got some challenging components in this pen because it's a complicated mechanism, and he definitely helped me wrap my head around some operations, some way to use Fusion in the post, and to get the C-axis to wrap the toolpath and do this and that and that, and such a smart guy. I really enjoyed having him here, and he's just a cool guy to hang out with.